Hey guys, it's me, Freddy Pop Collector, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 2 of Useless FNAF Facts. If you haven't seen the other 9 videos, don't worry about it. Just know that in this video, I'm going to be listing off 20 useless Five Nights at Freddy's facts that you may or may not know. So sit back, relax, and let me guide you through the world of useless FNAF information that you'll likely forget about by tomorrow. Before we dive right in though, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Yeah, I know it's cringe and gross to ask for subscribers, but if you like FNAF content and would like to see more, please do it. It would really help me out. I've been trying to reach 100k subscribers for a long time now, so it would mean a lot. Anyways, that's enough time wasted. Let's dive right into Season 3, Episode 2 of Useless FNAF Facts. Everyone still remembers the FNAF 4 Halloween update, right? This spooky holiday DLC replaced Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Foxy, and Nightmare for the Jackos, Nightmare Mangle, and Nightmare Rion. All the mechanics practically stayed identical to the base game. The only kind of variation I can think of is Nightmare Mangle making a radio static noise when he's in the closet, but like, nothing that's gonna catch your attention as insanely different. Anyways, something that caught me off guard is, did you know Jacko Bonnie's jump scare is faster than Nightmare Bonnie's? And not just a little bit faster. I mean, it is very noticeable seeing them side by side. What would you assume is Steelwool's favorite section of Security Breach? If I was to take a stab at it, I would have assumed maybe the DJ Music Man chase, the burn trap bending, the daycare attendant level, but apparently it's none of these. Steelwool's favorite section of the game is actually the endoskeleton level. You know the one, where you press the buttons to open doors and they follow you when your back is turned, pretty much that level from Joy of Creation story mode. I agree with Steelwool, this is probably my favorite section of the game as well, but I find it odd that it's their favorite considering all the big sets they made. But hey, I respect it. It's a very, very fun section. Steelwool did a good job on this one. Because FNAF YouTuber Dawko was on vacation, Scott Cawthon couldn't drop Ultimate Custom Night early. Scott had promised Dawko he wouldn't release the game while Dawko was on his cruise, so what does Scott do in retaliation for this? He adds 7 more characters to the game in a secret Easter egg roster. The animatronic we'll be focusing on for this fact being Bonnet. If you pay attention, you'll see Bonnet has brand new animations in this game compared to Sister Location Custom Night. Funnily enough though, Bonnet's SL Custom Night animations are in UCN's files. Maybe for a short time, Scott just considered recycling the animations, but I'm very glad he gave Bonnet a new walking animation and jump scare. Did you know the Woodland Toy Freddy FNAF AR skin is the only Freddy Fazbear to date which features no top hat in the design? I promise you, no matter what branch of animatronics you go down, Funtime, Nightmare, Toy, Phantom, every single variation has a top hat, except Woodland Toy Freddy. I don't know a single person who doesn't like FNAF VR Help Wanted. Recreating these classic FNAF settings in VR with some new mechanical flair as well was very fun. This game wasn't just about recreations though, we got brand new content and concepts in the form of Glitch Trap, Curse of Fredbear, Vent Repair, Plush Babies, and more. However, Help Wanted was originally much smaller scaled. Steelwool confessed themselves that Help Wanted originally started off as just a FNAF 1 remake. Just imagine that for a second. Imagine if Help Wanted really was just a FNAF 1 remake. Glitch Trap wouldn't exist, Vanny wouldn't exist, heck, Security Breach wouldn't exist. FNAF 2 houses some of this franchise's most iconic Easter eggs. And FNAF 2 houses some interesting Easter egg characters like Shadow Freddy, Shadow Bonnie, JJ, and the one I want to focus on for this fact entry, Endo02. Now I'm sure we all know Endo02 goes from the prize corner into the vent, right? That's not new information. However, something I found out recently is that he actually blocks animatronics from going into that left vent. This is very odd to me. I've always just wrote Endo02 off as a hallucination like the other Easter egg characters, but I don't know, maybe he's more real than we thought. As far as I can think of, FNAF 2 and beyond, this is the only instance where an Easter egg can actually affect animatronic behavior and gameplay. I just thought it was interesting. According to an unreleased FNAF AR Faz fact, it is confirmed that the Fredbear's Family Diner location was the first in the Freddy's franchise. Everyone pretty much already agreed and thought this was true, but it's just nice to get some actual confirmation from a canon source every once in a while. Sister Location's canon ending concludes with Ennard scooping Michael, and Michael becoming Ennard's meat suit. Saying that out loud is bizarre. Anyways, on very rare occasions, a glitch can occur that causes this to happen.
Huh?
The scooper scoops, but you don't die. The blood animation doesn't play, and it just slowly fades away into the distance, and you're locked into this room until you close the game. Did you know Rockstar Foxy is the only Rockstar animatronic with no rosy cheeks? Security Breach had a rough time with leaks. There was the trademark incident, the leak calendar, but probably the biggest mess up was definitely on Funko's end. Funko, seemingly without permission, gave us our first detailed look at the Security Breach characters through their action figure line. It's an understatement to say Scott wasn't happy about this.
Look at this! Do you know anything about this?
About what? About what a beautiful day? Oh my god, that is surprising! Oh, I had to stop that last sentence in the middle because I was so surprised. What happened?
If you had to guess, what would you assume was the hardest animatronic for Scott to model? I've mentioned several times on this channel that each Nightmare animatronic took Scott Cawthon 2 weeks to model, and stated by Scott Cawthon himself, Springtrap was the most complex. But which one took the actual longest? That award surprisingly goes to Baby and Ballora from Sister Location. Apparently this is due to the tedious endoskeletons, and yeah, I can see why. Did you know on very rare occasions in Ultimate Custom Night, Cassidy's face can spawn in all 4 of the door entryways to the office? I don't know the exact number chance of this happening, but I do know it's incredibly rare, and even people like me who have sunken hours and hours and hours into this game have never seen this before. A few months before its launch in summer of 2018, Amazon accidentally leaked almost a third of the 4th Closet FNAF book. This included the ending, which by the way was the finale to the entire Silver Eyes trilogy. Neither Scott nor the fans were happy about this. Sure, it sucks, but I don't think it was really anyone's fault. Shamrock Freddy may not be the flashiest or coolest looking FNAF AR skin, but I think his simplicity really works in his favor. When he first released, he got an entire update surrounding him. Both the store and the map changed to a St. Patrick's Day theme. But Illumix intentionally, or maybe accidentally, added Shamrock Freddy an entire day before he was supposed to be launched. You may be thinking the event itself launched ahead of time, but no, if you got a high enough streak, you would encounter Shamrock Freddy coming to your door. I'm pretty sure this is the only time in FNAF AR history where you can encounter a wild skin without a lore of any kind, and to think it was only in the game for like, what, a day? If you didn't know, the Shadow DD in Ultimate Custom Night is called XOR. Now XOR here is pretty infamous in 50/20 mode, where she spawns all 6 of the secret DD roster characters. Everyone associates this form with 50/20 mode, but what I bet you didn't know is that she can actually spawn anytime. She can replace DD at any moment, it's just very rare. Did you know the original name for the FNAF Silver Eyes book was actually FNAF The Untold Story? Does this green shirt, blue jeans kid look familiar from Mangle's quest in FNAF 3? If you answer no, I wouldn't be surprised, but he actually did make an appearance in FNAF 2. He appears in one of the drawings on the office walls. Now, I have no clue if this kid from FNAF 1 is the same guy. Yeah, he has the green shirt and the blue jeans, but he has hair now, so I don't know. Maybe he just grew some hair between like the 5 or so years of FNAFs 2 and 1. I'm not a lore expert, I don't really care. I just thought it was interesting that this character keeps popping up. In the files of FNAF 2, there's a render for the puppet in the office. Based off his lighting and stance, I would assume he's kind of like Shadow Bonnie, only on the opposite corner. Maybe it was for a scrap mechanic, maybe it was for an Easter egg, I don't know, I'm just the messenger here, man. My only idea is maybe in earlier versions of the game, Scott had Puppet be affected by the mask, but obviously that was quickly dropped. Another gem hidden away in a FNAF game's files, Pizzeria Simulator to be exact, is this here. This blueprint shows Molten Freddy's face and the animatronics currently active in him, Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, and Ballora. This was obviously to show that yes, Olive Baby was kicked out. This blueprint would have more than likely appeared in the Insanity ending. Side note, by the way, am I insane, or was this not already in the game at one point? I swear I've seen it before. Maybe it's just the Mandela effect, but I swear it was already in the Insanity ending. I don't know. In conclusion, cool lore, but I wish it was in the actual game. The final fact I have for you guys today is from FNAF World. In Update 2, there's a minigame called Foxy Fighters. This Star Fox parody features Foxy, of course, as well as Nightmare Chica, Toy Chica, and JJ, a wild mix for sure. Anyways, for our final fact entry, let's take a look at a scrap voice line from JJ in this minigame.
Now I'm going to kick your Wait, what?
I honestly wish Scott kept that in. And with that being said, that was 20 more useless FNAF facts. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Also, holy cow, we're in 2023 now, guys. It may not seem like it right now, but my New Year's resolution was to focus on YouTube full force the way I was back in 2020 and 2021. But how can that be when my first upload is February 1st? All I have to say to that is, make sure you have your notification bell turned on. It is going to be a very, 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 very busy month for my channel. Also, you might have noticed I uploaded my very first YouTube short a couple weeks ago. That was mostly just a test to see if I could do it right, how well it would do, if you guys liked it, and you guys seem to like it okay enough. I might do some more throughout the month, we'll see. I wanted to bring this to attention because I've had some people ask me if I'm switching to YouTube Shorts. No, I'm not. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys again very, very, very soon. Bye.